This is what it's about, guys. Times with God in the park. Everything else out there, right? Everything that you're going through, it can be fixed and it can be solved when you give it over to the Lord. It's just as simple as that. But the years of trial and error and knowledge it takes to understand that truthfully, and you truly know what's going on, and then you live by the truth, and the truth will set you free. Now, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. For me, you see, now it's your choice for what you want to do with your life. I have been very open-minded to listen to the opinions of many different people and beliefs. And fundamentally, when you lose religion and you start to build a relationship, that's when you meet the true Lord. And that's it, dude, because you're supposed to love everybody. You're not supposed to put people in clans and cliques and groups and races and genders and types and comparisons just for the ego. That's literally just to build the ego. And the ego is another story, bro. That's literally the problem of everything. But anyways, I don't have any scripts going on here. I don't have absolutely anything going on, right? I'm just sitting in the park here on a Sunday afternoon. I just planted a cannabis seed in a nice pot. Interesting. I'm loving this, dude. Over here in my park is where some of my best days I ever had. And I've done most of the things I could have ever dreamed of. I bought my dream car, it's a drift car, it's a Supra. I bought my dream bike, a 2000cc chopper, and a Ducati and an R1 and about 20 or so bikes. But I don't want this to sound any way of like an ego way. I'm actually saying that I got all of these things and none of it makes you happy, guys. Like, I didn't believe it when people told me that cash can't bring you happiness and stuff. And then I got all the assets and the toys and stuff, but it was just empty. It was, again, back to the ego. It was, you get the toys for people to think this, and it's like, that's just so stupid. That's so dumb. You got to step out of self, okay? You've got to care more about other people than you do yourself, okay? But I do feel that it is important first to work on your temple as your being and become your perfect self, because it's in us all. Literally, it's in us all. And when you ask God and you talk to him out loud and you just ask him to walk you through your journey, Lord, and you start your day, your first hour of the day, and you say, thank you, Father God, for this great day. And you just know it's going to be a great day. And you just smile. Wow. Wow, this is beautiful. I'm doing my dream. I'm living my dream. I'm living my dream. I am living my dream. Yes, yes. You see, now Forex trading can give you this mental ability to feel rich. To feel rich even when you don't even have cash yet. Literally, it can. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Alright guys, so we're just going to jump into my computer here quickly. Today is Sunday evening. It is the 4th of November. What we're going to be analyzing for this week is the US Nasdaq 100. Okay, now this has been a very popular pair lately. People have been making an absolute killing off of it because the actual price movement is absolutely huge. So in front of us over here, we've got the chart over the last 15 years or so. You can see it's been on an extreme bull run. We are approaching extreme highs now, so we're going to be keeping our eyes out soon for big drops. So what we're going to be doing, the US Nasdaq 100 is the top 100 companies in the States that are non-economic financial institutions. Okay, so it would be like your Walmart and kind of general stores that are not financial banks, etc. So it's your top 100 shares of those companies. So how you would start a top-down analysis would be pretty simple. Over here, you just go from the highest time frame that you possibly can, which is the weekly. So every candlestick you see is a week's in time over there. So for the long term, just for interest sake, let's have a look over here. This trend line over there that the whole world can see. So we do have a potential drop down there, which is if you go over here, you can see how much we have potential to go from there to there is about 21,000 pips. So if you put a contract in and a contract is $10 and you hold it down, that is $210,000 from one trade. Okay. Yeah, that's quite a lot. So there are people who put in 100 contracts a trade. It's pretty ridiculous. As you know, Forex, you can earn an unlimited amount, but you can also lose your whole account. So what we're going to be doing, get off that. So the next trend line we would go for, because that one is way too far away, so we can't do anything with it as of now. So we would do that. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to clear up the charts again, grab the Fibonacci tool from that point over there, and we're going to go all the way up to the swing high. And as you can see, we literally touched the 61.8 fib retracement to the T, and off we bounced. And now we are looking for the target one to be at this minus 27 extension. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put a horizontal ray in there at that level, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on it. And so what you can see over there is 84765. It's a complete random number. What you want to always do is round it off, because so we'll go 8500 because the institutions and stuff like round numbers. It's quarterly marks. It plays a psychological key level in price where people buy and sell. So we would go to 8500 and look at that. 8500 lines up exactly with the fib extension over there. So this is an absolute key zone. If we get up here, we're going to be looking for some solid sell opportunities. That doesn't mean that as soon as it hits there you sell. You still have to wait for price action and confirmation within that area. So now I'm going to explain to you guys how we can do that. So we're going to remove the fib, and now we're going to start to zoom in and see what is going on. So we go to the daily time frame. All right, and as you can see here, we are creating an ending channel, okay, which just like that, and this one over there. Okay, so now this is an ending channel, which is showing us that price action now is running out of steam, and this pattern usually signifies a reversal, a big strong impulsive move down. Okay, so now we're in a situation where on the daily it can go up a bit more before we get a pullback. So if we go to the fib as well, we can do the last leg from low to high, and you can see over there we touched the 61 fib as well. Here we are nearing the extension on this leg, so when price gets around about there, we're expecting it to just do that, pop up to that trend line. Now it could come back down to support over here, and then off we go to the next one. Okay, then what we're looking at, but hopefully it should actually crawl up a bit more like this, and then when we get our first impulsive move down from here, boom, okay, then this trend line breaks, and then we get a simple A, B, C pullback, and then we had the shoulder over here, we have the head over there, and then we have the shoulder over there. So we have a simple head and shoulders pattern, okay, which could then have it come all the way back down to there. Okay, so that is what we're expecting now. The variations in here are endless. It could literally go straight up, down. So what you got to do is, or it could crawl up slowly, or it could do some drops back down to the trend line. So, but the general pattern of the final move down is going to be a break of this trend line. It's going to be a retest, and then it will be a drop. Okay, so we clean that all back out again. To simplify it all, is trend line over there. We could get a pull back down again, and then up to there, and then when this drops and it breaks the trend line, and it also breaks that low over there, and it comes down, and then it pulls back up with a pattern, okay, and that around about there is in line with this shoulder. So shoulder, head, shoulder, okay, and then it would also be a retest. Then that would be an absolute brilliant sell opportunity to go down.